Hey guys, this is one of the hardest levels I've ever played in Fall Guys, so some tips and tricks are definitely needed. All of the left side honeycombs are the easier sections. I'll show you this path and then I'll talk about the other sections. Let's assume you spawn on the right side. While it may be tempting to use your slide momentum to get on the upper bumper, it's not recommended. Instead, you should aim for either this pink section here or this lower bumper. It'll take you another jump and dive, and on the upper bumper, the boom blaster should blast you to the fan. Get to the section that's at the center of the fan, but on the side that's closest to your next jump, and then dive into the hole in the wall. Now you're in what I'd call the drum honeycomb. Just jump and dive from drum to drum, but try to decide which direction you want to go so you can aim for that from the very beginning. In this example, I decided to go right. We're now halfway through the level. Those who are flipper experts can use flippers that this section has to offer, but I opted for the beam path instead. Make sure to turn your camera according to the way that each beam is facing. Once you're done running all the way up the hot dogs, you use this punching glove as a platform when the glove is all the way out. It's better to run up the glove and then do a controlled dive instead. This was definitely a riskier way to do it. This right here is the more traditional method. If you're a Yeetus expert, you can use that skip. Just jump at this right angle. The harder way is to use the Ballards. Aim for the top of the Ballards like this. Get ready to grab right there, and then jump and dive onto the punching glove, and it'll punch you right to the rainbow. Going to the right takes you to the angled honeycomb where everything is angled, but on either side you'll need to jump right there and grab. This can be difficult, especially if the game feels like you didn't grab at the right time. If you find yourself in the angled honeycomb, you want to use a lot of diving on the fan, avoid the bar, and then jump on the turntable. Then if you're in the middle of the flipper, I'd say you have a 70% chance of making it to the final checkpoint. Then jump off the very edge of the checkpoint and dive, and you should be on the bumblebee, and then you can get your crown. But say during your Bee Hive run you found yourself in one of these sections. Stick around for tips for those sections. The left side honeycomb is the easier side. It also is easier to use slide momentum. Jump out of your slide a little early and you'll end up on the treadmill already. Go with the direction of the first treadmill, then jump and dive. On the next treadmill, you only want to be a little more than halfway, and then dive onto the bigger treadmill. It will take you to the fan, which will then lead you to the drum honeycomb. If you go left instead of right in that section, then you'll end up in the pillar honeycomb. The strategy for this section comes down to jumping, grabbing, and turning your camera. Repeat these same steps until you get to the top of the pillar. Once this boom blaster has just gone off, quickly jump on the pillar and jump on the boom blaster. Get as forward as you can while still being in the center. Then use this punching glove as a platform just like we did earlier in the video. And please ignore this wall section next to the pillar. It's an absolute waste of time, especially when you're just getting used to the level. Maybe after you've gotten a win or two you can try it, but it's a waste of time. Another waste of time is the slime Ballard section here. You probably shouldn't choose it unless only you spawned in the level. While you're running up, someone's always near the finish line. But there is another option here that's not a waste of time, the rotating wall skip. Unless someone's right behind you or you're 100% confident that you'll make the jump, go ahead and activate the checkpoint on the Ballard slime section. The first few attempts might go very badly. When the rotating wall is lined up or almost lined up with the yellow platform, jump on it. Once the rotating wall is rotated here, jump on this skinny ledge and then do another jump to the boom blaster. Get as close to the bee as you can while on the boom blaster, and then jump at the height of your jump. You can also throw in a dive for good measure. On second thought, if you take one of the easy paths, this level isn't impossibly hard. In my opinion, here are the easy paths. Farewell and kisses! If you want more tips and tricks, check out this video right here.